Join me as I try to recreate this viral Russian beef stroganoff recipe and see if I can make it just as delicious as everyone claims. Today, I'm super excited to share with you a recipe that's been taking the internet by storm. A classic Russian beef stroganoff that's supposed to be insanely delicious. But before that, if you've not watched my previous fusion cuisine of sausage-stuffed samosa, please find the link in the video description below, and kindly comment down below from which city or country you're watching from, so as I can shout you out in the next video. I mean, who doesn't love a good stroganoff, right? It's one of those dishes that's perfect for a cozy night in, and I just can't wait to dive in and start cooking. One of the reasons I think this recipe has gone viral is that so many of us have struggled to make a really great beef stroganoff at home. I mean, it's one of those dishes that seems super simple, but can actually be pretty tricky to get right. One of the biggest challenges is getting the sauce just right. It's gotta be rich and creamy, but not too thick or too thin. And then there's the beef. It's gotta be tender and juicy, but not overcooked or tough. Another issue people run into is that the dish can end up tasting pretty bland if you're not careful. I mean, we've all had those stroganoffs that are just sort of meh. They're missing that extra something that takes them from okay to amazing. And finally, there's the issue of timing. How do you get everything to come together at the right moment, so that the beef is cooked, the sauce is ready, and the noodles are perfectly cooked? But don't worry, because today's recipe solves all of those problems. It's a game changer, and I'm so excited to share it with you. It uses a few clever tricks to ensure that the sauce is perfect, the beef is tender, and the whole dish comes together in a way that's just wow. Okay, so let's get started. To make this amazing Russian beef stroganoff, you're gonna need a few simple ingredients, including beef strips, onions, mushrooms, garlic, Dijon mustard, beef broth, sour cream, flour, cream, and of course, some pasta. You'll also need some oil, salt, and black pepper, and fresh coriander for garnish. Wash and slice your mushrooms and set them aside. Slice your beef into thin strips so that it cooks quickly and evenly. Marinate your beef strips with salt, black pepper, and soy sauce. First, we'll heat up some oil in a big pan. I like to fry my mushrooms just to get them a little bit crunchy. Set them aside and add in the beef to cook until it's brown. Once it's done, we'll set it aside and start on the sauce. To make the sauce, using the same oil in the pan, sauté some onions until they're soft and fragrant. Add in your mushrooms. Then, we'll add in some garlic, flour, Dijon mustard, and beef broth, and stir it all together to combine. Bring the mixture to a simmer and let it cook for a few minutes until it's nice and thick. Now it's time to add in the sour cream, and beef, and stir everything together to combine. Let it cook for just a minute or two, until the sauce is heated through and the beef is coated. Garnish with your coriander and that's it. I mean, just look at that sauce. It's so rich and creamy, and it's got this incredible depth of flavor. And the beef is so tender and juicy. It just melts in your mouth. This is what a stroganoff should be, guys. It's comforting, it's indulgent, and it's just plain delicious. Our stroganoff is done, and it looks amazing. Prepare your pasta. So, if you're looking for a new recipe to spice up your weeknight dinners, I highly recommend giving this viral Russian beef stroganoff a try. It's easy, it's delicious, and it's sure to become a new family favorite. Thanks so much for watching, guys. If you have any variations on this recipe, or any other favorite stroganoff recipes, I'd love to hear about them in the comments below. And if you're looking for more delicious cooking ideas, be sure to check out some of my other videos. I've got tons of recipes to share, and I'm always cooking up something new and exciting. See you in the next video.